BADOOSH! Hey guys, my name is Sigmund and welcome to Vlogish. For those of you new to the channel, this is a vlog basically where I talk about my week, which absolutely fucking nothing ever happened! I don't know, I mean, it's been kind of eventful, but we'll get to that in a second. I'm sure you're wondering yesterday, where was the video? To be perfectly honest with you, I needed sleep. I don't really have an excuse, that's just my reasoning. Last few days I had like a grand total of like 8 or 9 hours of sleep in like 2 days, which, you know, some people are like, huh, that ain't shit, I only get 5, or whatever. That's pretty low for me, and then yesterday I only got about 5 hours of sleep, so I had to take a nap, and I woke up, let's see, we got home from the birthday party that I went to, which I'll go into in just a minute. Got home at about 10, 11, I fell asleep, woke up at like 1:30-ish, so it's like 3 in the morning right now because I had to get up, wake myself up, drink some coffee, get ready to roll, get ready to start recording, and now here we are. To go on some other things, this week I tried to buy mounts for my monitors, you know, where you can, like the swivel things where you can put your monitors up. I wanted more room on my desk. For one thing, the issue I have with this camera in particular is that the way my setup is, it tends to get in the way of the monitor. And sometimes with games, some things are on the far right of it, so I have to like look around. Occasionally you'll see my videos where I just go, "What's that over there? I can't say." See, I was just trying to come up with something to fix that, but then, however, what I found out was my Asus monitors. They require a special bracket, and it doesn't work with the ones I bought. I didn't realize that until after I spent the $100-some-odd on the mounts to hold it. So now I have to wake up or stay up, and then go back to the store, return it, hope they accept it, because, you know, I'd already taken it out of the box and partially assembled it. And yeah, that just turned into one giant pain in the ass, because I'm stupid. Now, the birthday party was fun. We went to a winery, and I'd never been to one of those, so it was kind of awkward for me, you know? I'm just like, oh, hey, this is neat. Wow, how expensive are those? And it was pretty cool until I actually started seeing the cost of some of these things. It was like, I'm not used to it. I know wineries are fancy and all that, but it was like $10 to $11 a glass. A glass. Now, they had bottles that were $12, but then it's like, okay, well, here's a glass of this fine wine. We're like, oh, cool, okay, how much is this? $12. You can take that shit back. Thank you. It was pretty good. The host was generous enough. I mean, it was their birthday party, but the host was generous enough to pay for dinner. And that was really cool. I mean, they paid for dinner except the alcohol because, you know, my wife loves wine. And it makes sense that they wouldn't want to pay for that. I'm not going to fault somebody for that. But my wife absolutely loves wine, and she had to just sat there and enjoyed it. And here I am making my wife sound like an alcoholic. Holy shit, I hope she doesn't watch this. If she does watch it, honey, I don't think you're an alcoholic. It's been a bit since I talked about my health. I know I complained about my stomach acting up a little bit. It's been back and forth. Here recently, I've actually been able to eat regular food, which is fucking awesome. You don't really miss regular food until you're stuck on some bullshit diet, or you are in a situation where you can't eat it because your stomach's gonna be like, no, I don't want to do it. This is not bullshit. But it's starting to get better, and I'm thankful for it because I was honestly worried that I was gonna have to go back to a doctor and see a specialist. But right now, it's kind of a game of wait and see. Occasionally, it still gets upset. It's not something that antacids can't fix. So it's like, so far, it's been pretty good. You know, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm hoping everything gets better. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I've been talking about buying a standing desk specifically because of, well, my health. The issue I've been having is if I sit still for too long and I'm like, let's say I'm trying to type up something or I'm editing something, my body kind of goes, oh, hey, let's go to sleep right now. It's really inconvenient, so I'm hoping that, you know, eventually when I can get a standing desk, that it's not only going to help with that, but encourage me to get in shape, because that will probably burn my ass out. I will be just drenched in sweat and then lose weight, or it'll encourage me to be like, hey, you should probably lose some weight or work out there, buddy, because you're having some issues. Mainly for my health. I mean, yeah, I'm not getting old, but I am getting, you know, older, I guess. I don't know. I mean, we're all getting older, technically. It's one of those things of I have to pay close attention because I do have a family history of some pretty nasty stuff. So yeah, here soon, I'm hoping to get myself in shape. I thought about trying to do like a vlog, like a weekly vlog or something, kind of showcasing what I'm going through. But first, I need a gym membership, and I'm hoping that the gym I went to before, because things went financially south for me last year. If you followed me for a while, you know what's going on, but I won't really get back into it. I hope that gym will let me go back because it was actually pretty cheap. And I don't know, it's a game of wait and see, so hopefully. Another thing I wanted to talk about, because I haven't really talked about it before, those of you who know, I am a part of the MCN, which is multi-channel network, Maker Studios. For those of you that are watching that are YouTubers that are a part of Maker and you are in Maker Gen, you know what we're going through with some of the crap. I'm actually a moderator on the forums. God, it's just a nightmare. It really, really is, because all the Maker Gen people that worked for Maker Gen all disappeared. All fucking disappeared. So it's like our representatives at that level are fucking gone. They never really said why, just Googled a few things and you'll find out for yourself. Now, why is fuzz flying everywhere? A lot of the stuff that I have now is because of them, so I'm not exactly going to open them and say they're a terrible company. They just have a bad habit of not following through with what they say, what's in their contracts, and all that stuff. I don't know, it's a mess, because specifically all the blowback's falling on us moderators, and the moderators are all starting to be like, hey, fuck this, I'm out. And I'm kind of like, what do I do? It's me in here. But then, everybody leaves for their own reason. They're not happy. I mean, with Maker, and I also sent them an email myself, and this is not a inside moderator thing before anybody starts saying, hey, you're releasing information you shouldn't. I sent an email to them basically saying, hey, you guys haven't done anything with us for over a year. So since Maker Spark, which was, if you remember, I was talking about having a huge skit project last year that never panned out. That was the last time that we received anything from Maker Studios. Like, they've never said anything to us. And they kind of focus more on their bigwigs, like their higher ups, the upper echelons of YouTube, like the PewDiePies, the other people that are in that bracket, like the 1 million plus or whatever subscriber base that makes a lot of money. They're focusing on them and trying to make shows and all that garbage, especially for their deal with Disney. Before we go any further, this is a rant. I'm just gonna rant a little bit. I'm not talking smack about Maker, just my personal frustrations. I feel like that we are being neglected as creators on a smaller scale, because we are a smaller scale. We're not exactly up there in terms of importance. Now, for PR's sake, they're gonna tell you guys, oh no, we love all of our creators. Yeah, they love the money that we rake in. It may not be much, it may be pennies, but that's still more and more pennies that are going into their pocket. And one thing I've always said that you never expect from a multi-channel network, doesn't matter if it's Maker, if it's full screen or whoever, they are not gonna make you famous. That is not what I'm expecting, and I hope nobody else is expecting, because if you go into an MCN expecting them to make you famous, then you're gonna be in for a really bad time. But basically, long and short of it is I sent them an email saying, hey, I can't say I'm too crazy about what you guys are doing. I'm trying to be loyal to you guys because of everything you've done for me, but for the last year, you've done jack shit with us. You left us out in the cold. They even had a MakerGen channel that they got rid of. Like, they pretty much deleted. The videos are still there, but they're not doing anything with it at all. They have press releases that they're shooting out there saying, hey, because things weren't a great success with our Disney centered programs, because that's what a part of Maker Spark and Disney XD was trying to come up with shows so Disney would take it and then it would become big and Maker would be like, money! And then after that, it was kind of like silence for the rest of us. And I know this may sound kind of random, I'm going on spurt. I did not have this highlighted. Like, I make highlights for my vlogs so I remember what points I wanted to make, but I did not make any highlights. This is kind of a spur of the moment thing because I am a little irritated with them because the response they sent me back is I said, I feel like basically that because they're not communicating with us, even me as a moderator, they're not communicating with us at all. And as a creator, I feel like we're worth jack shit to these people. I will read to you verbatim what the email said because I am actually that pissed off about it. Basically what it was is I was trying to end my contract with them because again, I felt like that they're not doing anything for their smaller creators. They're just focusing on who makes the money and they're promoting the shit out of it, which on a business aspect I get, but why not try to build up some of the smaller people? But anyways, here we go. Here's some of the highlight of the issues that I sent to them. Lack of communication. MakerGen practically dismantled, which MakerGen is the sub-network, kind of a sub-network, I guess, that the smaller creators are a part of. The feeling of being completely undervalued, and that's not where I was talking about saying, hey, make me famous. It's, as a moderator, I saw this happen once. They had somebody come in who had 150,000 subscribers, and then all of a sudden you see Maker staff that nobody has ever seen before. These are, I guess, the higher ups or whatever, come in and they all start glorifying and kissing this guy's ass, and then out of nowhere they all disappear, including this guy, so I'm assuming he was moved up into the upper sect. It goes Maker, MakerGen, and then Polaris. Polaris was where Markiplier and all of them were, and then I'm assuming they brought him up to Maker because he has 150,000 subscribers. But it just really pissed me off in particular because these are staff members, paid people that work for Maker that had gone onto the forums that nobody, even people who had been there for years, had ever seen or heard of, show up and like, hey, how you doing? Hey, yeah, welcome, yeah. It's like, where the fuck was this parade for everybody else that joined? I get it, it's for money. I get it, because these guys can make money, but it's just, again, in terms of feeling valued, Maker has a bad habit of making people feel like they're worth down to here. But I digress. Basically, I said I'm not thrilled to want to leave. I have stuff because of them that I am grateful for, but I feel like they're not doing anything with us. Here's their reply. Thank you for voicing your concerns. This is helping us understand how you feel, what you want, which in turn will allow us to respond with accurate information. I'd rather get you correct answers about the network, so thank you once again for giving me a roadmap. I appreciate that you had loyalty to Maker Studios. It is good to hear from our partners about what is going on in the realms of the network. It's saddening to hear about your doubts. I was hoping I was able to address some of your concerns. If there's anything you require, please feel free to let me know. Thanks so much for your response. Okay. First off, that is the biggest pile of political bullshit I have ever seen in an email from a company. Because that's basically saying, oh, we know you have concerns. Thank you for telling us about all of this, and I'm glad you showed us, like, what's going on. Here's the thing. Maker Studios. If for some reason you are watching this right now, and I'm begging you, if you're watching this right now, look at the Maker Gen forum. Shit's falling apart. Okay? This is the part I get frustrated at because they act like, oh, this is such a big surprise that people are so unhappy. Yes, they're unhappy. You have people that are complaining they're not getting paid. I haven't made a red cent off of it, so I'm not upset about money. But there's other people out there who make money, get enough views, who build up enough revenue to get paid, and this company waits months and months and months to pay. And even us as moderators, we have to fight to get answers from these people. So Maker Studios, if you're watching this, hey, from me to you, get your shit together, okay? Thanks. Okay, so that's it for that. I'm gonna have a hell of a time editing that whole mess. I just wanted to get that off my chest because I'd been thinking about it for months. I'd thought about doing like this whole big special expose video on it, on basically everything that I've had, everything that I've dealt with, everything that I've seen with Maker Studios, but I figure what the hell, let's throw it in here because it just randomly pissed me off. I don't know, it's just like that. I guess the moral of this video is that if you join a multi-channel network, make sure you read your contract, because for me it's 2 years. I have until March, I think. So yeah, I have until March till my contract's up. Woo. And just read the specifics and learn all the good and the bad stuff about it. Because if you make a YouTube channel, you don't necessarily have to join an MCN right away. That's a myth. That is a myth perpetrated by I don't know who, but they recommend that you do it. You don't necessarily need to. So make sure you find out who's best for you, and then blah, 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 blah. That's it. I've been ranting for a really, really long time. So that's all that I have for this. If you have any comments, you want to have a conversation, could be about Maker, could be about my week, could be about my health, could be about the standing table, let me know in the comment section down below. That would be great. If you like this, if you like Vlogish, be sure to hit the like button. And it's that time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button like BADOOSH. Share the video with a friend, that would be great. And hey, if you are new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button to join the Sigman army today. Again, it's been something that's been on my chest for a very, very long time, and I kind of hope Maker does see this, because Maker, if you do see this, again, my message, that if you didn't get it from what I said a minute ago, get your shit together. Start focusing on your little guy too. Your little guy matters. Little guys do make you money whether you like to admit it or not. Okay. We're gonna be happy. This is gonna end happy because this is actually right before my huge recording trip, because I have to record a lot of videos. I'm not going on a trip, I just have to record a lot. That's what I meant. My brain is scattered everywhere right now. Well, anyways, thank you all again so much for watching. Thanks for hearing me rant. And as always, we'll see you in the next video.